Hey guys, Mike with Gettin Greasy Garage, and yeah, it's the old Crustamino again, 1969 Chevy El Camino, which turns out this is the Malibu edition. So it does have extra trim and different interior and stuff. So Dad corrected me on this. So I've mentioned in other videos, but I'll just kind of recap. So probably 26 years ago, Dad traded a car and ended up with this. Guy had a big block in this with a stall converter, and it had headers and dual exhaust. Anyway, he kept the big block, left the turbo 350 with the stall converter, took the engine, kept it, and let's see, I bought it from Dad, rebuilt the front suspension, lowered it in the front, did a bunch of work to it, and being a dumb 17-year-old kid, lost interest in it, and it sat for years. Dad ended up with it back because we like to trade cars back and forth, and it's something that neither one of us really have enough interest in to do all the work to it necessary to make it a nice car. However, we have been slowly doing things in the last couple of years to bring it back to at least so you could move it around the yard or load it on a trailer. His dad decided he wants to sell it off and let somebody else put the work and love and care into it and bring it back to its glory. So anyway, I put it together a couple of years ago using a 283 small block Chev that has local history here. It was actually a two-barrel 283 out of a 64 Impala. It's got to put a Crower cam in it that came off of a shelf. Somebody had an old Crower Monarch cam from the 70s sitting on a shelf. That went in this motor. I literally put this car together in running form out of just scrap junk parts. And just so we could start it up, move it around, get it up, move it around the yard. The brakes didn't hardly work, and so here recently we got the brakes working, put a master cylinder on it, stuff like that. You know, when I started doing the work on this car, I didn't really have any intent in videoing it, and well, as you can see, I patched the floorboards the other day. I did some patching in here. There's a panel that goes over this. Hard to see because of the sun, but I still got to take that plastic box out. And I think there's a rough spot under there that I need to repair. There's one more spot inside the body at the base of that cargo thingy, whatever they're called. We got the floorboards patched inside in the last video on this. And gonna go ahead, pull the fenders off and make patch panels for the fenders. Let's see what else. I'm put an electric fan kit on it, and apparently I need to play with the brakes a little bit more. We've got a grill for it. That's kind of a piece together. I found a rust hole here, so I'll probably cut this little section out and fix this nose piece. And as you can see there, that one's rotted out too, so we'll fix that. And just kind of the idea on this is put it together so it's actually a nice driver. So it's kind of the ratty muscle car thing. But so that, somebody, when they do get this car, it's not just a basket case on a trailer, that it's something that, they can cruise around in and drive a little bit. It doesn't overheat. I mean, this little motor runs good. Nice little cam in it. The car's got good exhaust on it. So that, it can be driven. So we're going to make a runner driver out of it. I mean, it does run, so I guess that part of it's already covered, but make it so that you can do more with it than just move it around in the driveway. or load it on a trailer that you could actually drive it to the corner store for some barley sodas or something if you wanted to. And we put tires on it, painted up these rallies. There's 15.7 rallies in the front, 15.8s in the back. And looks like I gotta fix a flat tire again. Trying to find some rally caps for it that aren't expensive, but you know, this thing will just, this is on an extreme budget. And oh, gotta find hood hinges too, because those hoods are kind of heavy to be lifted on and off. So anyway, I'm gonna pull both fenders off, take them in the shop and make little repair panels. And you know, we're not gonna paint the car or anything like that. It's got some ripples in it, but at least it won't be horrendous looking like it is now. You know, it's got a little bit of owie right here on the quarter. I'm not gonna worry about doing all that. Oh, the other thing I need to do is get the tailgate opening and closing. It's kind of stuck. So we have another tailgate. I don't know. Maybe we'll look at putting that on, but yeah. Let's look at this side here. See what this quarter looks like. And it's got a little branch poking me in the ass. A little bit of rot there. I mean, you know, this thing's 1969. It's not perfect, but it's got enough good bones that somebody really wanted to fix it up. They got good bones to start with. Fellow we got it from had already done all the rust repair in the back window. These are notorious for rotting out. So that's all been done before, years ago. But it's all good. So yeah, so anyway, I'm kind of rambling here. There's going to be more videos on this. I've got the trim for the rails here to fix. They have the trim, it's just kind of beat up. So we're going to sit down with a sandbag and a hammer, some dollies, fix all that up, make it look nice, put all that back on. Like I say, so that somebody can buy this thing up and at least drive it around a little bit as is, as they work on it or whatever. That's kind of the hope anyway. But anyway, I'm going to put you guys on the tripod and put it on time lapse here while I pull the front end apart. Pull the both fenders and that front nose piece off for metal work. So stay tuned. Well guys, me rambling here ran a little longer than I had wanted, but you know, it takes a minute to explain what's going on with this. So this will be a separate video, and the next video will pull the front end apart and do the metal work. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. You know, this is really special to me that people actually want to see what I do. So, you know, make sure and give a thumbs up to the video, like, share, comment, subscribe. All that good stuff's free, doesn't cost you a penny, and helps out a guy's dream. So, anyway, stay Greasy, my friends.